Okay, hello? Um, Give me a moment, still setting things up. Yeah, slightly later than usual, because, had some technical difficulties, but, it works fine. Um, Hello, Travis. Welcome to the stream. I'm doing well, how about you? Hello. We have two Travises. Art bug. Yeah, I know this theme. Yeah, it's the homebrew theme from the Wii. Ah, homebrew. The place, so a lot of us started to mod our consoles. Homebrew is wonderful. Hello, Green Linux. Welcome to the stream. How are you? I do love the homebrew. Homebrew is just a vibe. I need to move all my old Wii games that were from a drive that I had on my, because I had like an old drive for my Wii. And I have a new drive and I have to move all the games to it. It has a few of them, but not all of them. And I could move some new games on there too, because you can homebrew your console and it's fun. I'm good, just got done watching The Outsiders with friends in VC. Outsiders. I don't think I've heard of Outsiders. I'm not sure what that is, but interesting. That'd be good. I think the work week is over. Definitely the busiest week I've had in a long while, but at least over time, this paycheck will be nice. Oh, yeah. Let me tell you, this is something me and my mom are gonna try to do. Um, I'm gonna me and my mom are gonna try to do some DoorDash. So my mom is gonna drive, and I'm gonna like just deliver the food to the house. Like she'll drive and park the car because I can't drive. I can't drive for the life of me. So yeah, my mom will be driving, and I'll be delivering the food. Okay. Now we can start our work. Let me get the background music up. Um, where is it? There's a specific playlist that I have saved. Let me just type it. Do, do, do. Hello, that rat. Welcome. I'll do this one. There we go. Turn that down just a tiny bit. There we go. That's good. Okay. Hi, Noah. Welcome to the stream. Alright. Now, still working on this. I did make some stuff, but what we got so far. Okay, yeah. Just doing the head just so I can get the Yeah, motions and everything. Okay. Also, let me check something real quick. Okay, no. Nothing. Okay. Yeah, sure, backup, whatever. Thought it looks like you singing karaoke, but pretty cool art project. What looks like singing karaoke? Huh? I'm confused. Anyway. Yeah, this is just a little animation project for something big that I have planned. It's been delayed because it takes a long time to make something like this. Animation takes a long time. Like, doing just a few seconds of an animation can take hours. Like, nothing but respect for animators because it's difficult. It's tedious. I wouldn't say it's difficult, it's just tedious to do. That background speaker stage had me thinking it was being karaoke. Oh, right. Yeah, that was just a stage because it's, I don't know, like a show, like a concert, not karaoke. Nah. Karaoke is fun, though. I wouldn't mind doing a karaoke stream at some point, but I'm scared because copyright. I mean, I would do just, like, what I would do Sonic. Because Sonic music I can do pretty well. I can sing decently. I did karaoke in the past on my own time. And I was singing City Escape. And I think I can do pretty well with City Escape. That one I can sing along to pretty well. Oh, so, yeah. That's what I would try to do. Gamercam, hello. Null, hi. How are you guys? Oh, huh? What's up? What's up, Cam? What's up? What's wrong? Look at the profile picture. What profile picture? What are you talking about? It is not. What? Do you guys have something against each other? Diamond Fox, hello. I'm doing alright. How are you? Okay, so... I'm not... Huh? What are you two talking about? I'm good. Okay. Go... No. Cam? Please, whatever you're doing, don't argue in my chat. Don't do any drama, okay? Read the rules. We don't like drama here. Chill. Yeah. Yeah, I'm talking to you, GamerCam. I'm talking to you and Null. I don't know what you guys are doing, but you seem to have some kind of beef with each other, and that's not okay. So, just a warning. It's fine. Just a warning, it's okay. GSE. What does that mean? What does that mean, Noel? I don't know what you're talking about. Man, I'm glad I'm not in school, though. I don't think I'd want to do another week of it before Thanksgiving break. Oh, yeah. Gaster? What does Gaster have to do with this? This isn't Undertale. What the frick are you talking about? You're just saying nonsense. You're saying confusing nonsense that makes no sense. But yeah, I'm not in school or Oh, right. I forgot about that. Right. You need to change your username if you're going by Gaster now. Just, you know. Too bad there's no way to show, like, the pencil. Like, there's no cursor thing to show on here. Because this is, all on my iPad. I'm using Toon Squid to animate. That's what I use. It's on my iPad, because, drawing on an iPad is just better for me. I have a animation tablet, and I tried to use it, but it's faulty and glitchy, and yeah. I have to wait 8 days. Oh, right. The whole 100 day thing. Got to get it for no reason. What? Yeah, it's okay. I just get confused when people in my chat say random nonsense that doesn't make any sense. I'm like, could you not say out of context random stuff and just say things that make sense? It's like that one meme of that anime girl crying, and she's just like, stop it, you're not making any sense. And then it just has the, I don't know, the, what's it called? What's that meme format? I forget what it's called, but yeah. Deleted, I meant. Okay. You know what I'm talking about. I don't know, it's just a meme. Yeah, whatever. Oh my gosh, no, please don't do a all caps like that. It sounds like it looks like you're yelling. Sorry, I had to. Right, okay. Hi, Volpe. What are you drawing? This is an animation, actually. I'm making an animation. But animation is drawing, just moving pictures. Yeah, I'm making an animation. That's what I'm doing. I suppose I type in all caps just because how I type. Well, that's not a good thing to do, because when people see all caps, it looks like you're yelling. Oh yeah, you mentioned that before. Oops, it's fine. Hello, Metal Ice. Welcome to the stream. How are you? It's also my font. I can't help it. That's... No, that's not a font. That's just the default font. Hybrids are not easy to draw, you know. Hybrids. What hybrids? What are you talking about? If I draw my OC, I would check my animation just to see nothing bad happened. I mean... Yeah, but I mean, it's... Meh. It's fine. I know what I'm doing, don't worry. Been drawing digitally for 7 years. Maybe longer than that. Because let me think, it's been... Maybe it's 8 years. Since it was like since 2017. Hey Duke. Welcome to the stream, how are you? I'm bound to the textural of Undertale. Sure. I'm not used to drawing digitally, been trying to get into it though. Yeah. I mean, at first I was getting used, but it's definitely, I prefer it over drawing, physically. I mean, physical drawing is still great. I just prefer digital because what you can do with it. But this is supposed to be an animation. It's looking good so far. Yeah, thanks. Cannot really have the pencil stretched on digital. True, true. I mean, there's brushes for that, though. There's brushes that make it look like it's drawn by a pencil or sketched like a drawing. I know a few. I've seen some. A bit late, but I was going to say there's a certain art of saying random things. It takes a lot of time to learn, and even those who are good at it still make mistakes about it at times. Yeah, I'm tired as heck. Got 2 hours of sleep, but I will survive. Ah, okay. Yeah, that's rough. Hybrids are 2 animals formed into 1 creature. The reason why I said that hybrids are not easy to draw is because hybrids are mixed breeds of 2 different animals. Yeah, I can see that. Did you think my character was a hybrid? I mean, she kind of is, but not really. She's like a fictional creature that I created. I'm not pretty bad at digital drawing and drawing in general. Okay. It's okay. I mean, I think anyone can draw. You just need to practice. It takes a lot of practice and consistency and dedication, just drawing a little bit each day, and you'll see yourself improve over the course of a year. You'll see, like, there's this thing in the art community where people do show, like, their favorite drawings from the year and show, like, how good your drawing skills have gotten over a year. And yeah, like I'm new to animating. I've only animated like for a little bit, still learning and dipping my toes in it. Made a few short animatic things, but I'm getting there. I'm getting there. I'll be making a bunch of fun animations and posting them on my channel. They just take time to make. Have a couple of animations I'm still working on. Okay. another off-topicness, but I'm glad the fire I made took off. It'll be warm tonight. Oh yeah. Fire, especially in this time of year, is great. Like, my family, we have a fire pit outside in our backyard, and it's very nice to sit in front of. Can you do a face reveal? I already did a face reveal. I've revealed my face before, don't worry. I just don't show it often, but it's there. Heck, if you check out my Optimus Prime video that I made recently, there's a part of it that shows my face. Oh, hey Sasha, welcome to the stream. How are you? Sasha Warshley. Okay, right, I remember. Yeah. Remember that. Boy, are you completely done with concept stages of your animation? And if so, how many frames does your animation have? I see that you are already at frame 265. Phew. Oh yeah. I'm kind of just winging it, because like I've been picturing it in my head for months. I have ideas of different parts of it. So I'm just building on it and building on it. But yeah, still taking a while, because this is like a 3-minute song, so it's gonna take a while. Yeah, it is hard to think you improve with drawing sometimes. Yeah, it looks like old drawings. Yeah, I did improve. Yeah. Takes a long time to do. Never disrespect animation. Like, the industry disrespects animation so much, especially here in the West, and it's... ugh. It's disgusting every time I see it. Because, like, animation... I've been saying this again and again, and I'll say it till the day I die, but animation is a form of art, and it's meant to be enjoyed by anyone, regardless of age. Here in the West, animation has this stigma, and people say that, oh, animation is for children. It's only for children. If you're... like, no, it's not. Animation was never just for kids. Like, animation in its early years, in like the 1920s, you know, 100 years ago, animation was often aimed at adults because they had a bunch of adult jokes in the animation, and you know, it was never meant just for kids. Like, it's only when Disney became popular for around families that it was viewed as for children, but it's not. Animation is for everyone, regardless of age. It really, really ticks me off every time I see it. I need to make like a full-on essay video about animation and how it deserves better respect. Because, like, ooh boy, I could go on about this. My character, Metal Ice, is a hybrid, aka Super Splinter one that is earth and is water type. Okay. Watching Betty Boop as an adult definitely hits different when I was a kid. Oh yeah, Betty Boop. I remember when I was younger, seeing this car, I want to say it was a Jeep, because it had one of those tire holders or something, or maybe it was a sticker on the back of the car, but it had Betty Boop on it. It was cool. Yeah, like old animation like that. Which has been kind of, like, old 1920s animation has been kind of popular in recent times because of video games like Cuphead and Bendy and the Ink Machine and stuff like that. Yeah. I'm glad to see 2D... 2D. I'm glad to see, old 1920s animation get some love, because it's a unique style, even though it's... Sure, it's old, but hey, it still has its charm, it's still unique. There's this one VTuber, I forget her name, but her character is based on the 1920s animation, and her VTuber model is like 3D and everything. She like has full body tracking, use it in like VR chat or something, and it looks really cool. I like her style, and she's I think she does acting or singing or something, and she's cool. I like her vibe. I forget her name, but she's cool. Sphere the covers? Yeah, those are fun. Honestly, if my car couldn't hold a full-size sphere where it does, I'd probably do that and choose something like that as the cover lol. Okay, GamerCam, good night. Sleep well. Yeah, like, my dream car is a Mini Cooper. I want a Mini Cooper. When I learn how to drive, I'm gonna get a Mini Cooper. And I have ideas for stickers to put on the back of it, because here in my neck of the woods, you often see cars with stickers on the back, like on the back windshield and stuff. So I would put stickers on it. I would also get like those little metal pin thingies you can stick on the car, like on the sides where the wheels are, or like above the tires, above the wheels, or even on the front where the logo for the car company is. You can replace it with that. I'll put the Autobot logo on them, because why not? Yeah, I have ideas for what I would want my car to be decked out with. I do want to get one day. But first I need to make sure I am free of seizures, because even though I haven't had a seizure in years, I'm not sure if I'm free of it or not. I need to test it. I need to test to see if I'm free of seizures. I haven't had my seizure medications in a while. Been off of that, so maybe I'm free, but I'll have to check. Pumpkin Potion is the retro VTuber. Is that her? Pumpkin? Maybe it's her. I think we talked about it, but honestly, driving go-karts, I can understand that, and street legal go-kart pretty much. That does sound dope, honestly. I actually did go-karting once, and it went well, but then at the final lap, I kind of crashed into the divider thing around the track. But it was okay. I wasn't hurt. It wasn't crazy. Also realized this is... Yeah. That was the only time I can think of where I actually drove a car. Like a real one. Even though it's a go-kart, but... whatever. Reminds me of that time I crashed an ATV. Oh, good times. Another bit of tangent, well, but I am slightly mad that I didn't get a flat 500 or equivalent to and happened years ago instead of a BMW for the price of an economy car. Ah, yeah. Which is fun and was also fun to drive on its own way, but I'm glad I have my practical vehicles. Yeah. Not much is known about the Monger Star clan, but more kills of the wizard guns. Okay, I don't know why you're spilling out lore of your OC, because, not to be rude, it's just no one really asked. I mean, it's cool to share about your OCs and your story and stuff. I'm cool with that. It's just, There's a time and place for everything, but not now. No one asked. No one asked about it. Just know when it's appropriate to talk about certain things. Just saying. Mm-hmm. But yeah, going on your own mechanical thing, I had a cousin that had a similar problem. Took him a while, but he's still driving as far as I know. You'll get there, Pixela. Yeah, I've just have yet to get a license and learn how to drive because... Yeah, I've been epileptic for pretty much my whole life. Haven't had a seizure in over 4 years? 4 or 5 years? So I might be free of seizures, but I need to check. I need to get tested to make sure I'm safe to drive, because it's not safe to drive if you're prone to seizures. Because if you have a seizure in the car, then yeah, that's not safe. Not safe. That counts as a disability. Because you can't drive if you're epileptic, if you have seizures. It's also annoying with this software is that you can't draw a perfect circle. It always makes it wonky. I don't know why. It's so weird. Oh well. It's fine. Oh, okay. And unfortunately, I was there for his last episode, so that was definitely stressful, but at least he made it on top. Yeah, that's good. But also, thankfully, I was the one who was driving, but you know how times are with overwhelming things, especially for the first time. Yeah. Like, I've been diagnosed with epilepsy and autism since I was 4. And then later on, I got diagnosed with, dyslexia. All forms of it. When I was like 10, I think. Yeah, around 10, I think, yeah. So, yeah. So let's see. Yeah, okay, so... there. That's about right. Okay. Also, the reason why I use a PNG tuber instead of a VTuber in my art streams is because I'm looking down when I'm doing this, because I'm looking at my tablet, and so it'll just look like my VTuber is asleep, because when I look down, her eyes are all droopy or whatever. So I just stick with the PNG tuber when I'm doing art streams. I might try to remake my PNG tuber for this, or not. I mean, it's fine. It works. There's no way to animate it looking like she's drawing, though. I mean, it's just a still image. You can only see the mouth and the eyes move and stuff, but it's fine. It works. I was pretty bad at spelling words. Me too. Like, I was severely dyslexic as a kid. I could barely read. I could barely do math. I could barely, what's the word? Spell. Well, spell, and also, like, write. My writing is still not the best. I mean, it's gotten a little better. Like, I can write a letter, but it's... like, that's fine. But, yeah. I still need to practice that. Good old VTuber character limitations. Limitations are what gets us creative, though, on the flip side. True. True. So, like, I make, trying to think. Like, I make PNG tubers for my videos. You'll see me make a PNG tuber for, like, my OC of a show or something. Like, I had for my Donnie video on why Donnie is such brilliant autistic representation, I made a PNG tuber of my Ninja Turtles OC. And for my Transformers related videos, I had my Transformers OC. And I'll make other PNG tubers for other OCs when I make essay videos for other stuff. That's why, like, whenever I do a Let's Play, on the thumbnail, you'll see I have a special, like, OC for each game franchise. Like, Sonic games, I have my Sonic OC, Mario OC, etc. Like, just whatever I'm streaming, like, I'll have, like, my own OC for that. Or I guess they're more, like, self-insert characters, but whatever. They're still OCs, just me in that universe. You can use GIFs in the PNG tuber software, so you could make a short drawing idle animation. Yeah. Though I don't know if the VTuber software I use has that. Maybe it does. I don't know. I use Adobe Tube Mini for my PNG tubers, and I use VTube Studios for my VTuber. It's okay if you're not good at spelling, but practice makes perfect, and you won't know until you try. Believe me, I know because my paws never lie. Yeah. True. I always love listening to the Mario Kart Wii menu. It's so good. Certain games from my childhood are just coming back and it's making me nostalgic for the Wii days. Like, My Sims is coming back, and I freaking love those games. Those were my childhood. I loved My Sims. I did stream My Sims Agents a while back. It was fun. I love that game. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna stream the My Sims Cozy Bundle, which has My Sims and My Sims Kingdom. I'll definitely stream that when I get my hands on that. Hopefully for Christmas. I need to figure out what my next Let's Play is, because there's so many. I know for this next week, aside from finishing Luigi's Mansion, I won't be streaming because, yeah, I'll just be taking a break. And I know next weekend I'll be out of town for, like, the weekend. Because I'll be visiting family. But, yeah. Oh man, Mario Kart Wii came out at the perfect time. It released just about when my older sister was about to drive and turn out not very different. I actually remembered this story from a video from years back where this kid, his mom or his grandma, I think, had a seizure in the car. And to save her and himself from crashing, he took the wheel and drove, parked the car into a ditch. And he said he learned how to do that from Mario Kart. From, like, playing Mario Kart Wii. So, yeah. Just a bigger steering wheel, pretty much. Yeah. Also, 10 views, jeez. My art streams do really well with the views, which is good to know. Because art streams are fun. It's fun, it's relaxing. It's like, you know, just a nice, chill break from the chaos of the games. I was thinking, like, of doing art streams for a while. And I noticed my buddy Tom, he does these streams where he just is shiny hunting in Pokemon, and it's just supposed to be a chill stream. Just to take a break from all the chaos that he ensues with his normal Let's Plays. So I thought, this could be my version of that. Where I just draw or animate and just chat with you guys. It can just be a chill thing, you know? A chill spot. You can just vibe and draw. I have considered inviting people in VC for these, like just chatting with friends, but it can only be for people I know well, and people who are confident with being on stream, because, like, I'm not gonna force people to, you know, I want to make sure they're comfortable with it. So I'm only doing it for those I know real well, and those who are comfortable. Those who, you know, can give positive energy in the stream and everything. Consider it. Actually, let me check something real quick. Yeah, back that up. Let me check. You can hear me typing. Okay. So you watch a ton of cartoons? Oh yeah. Cause like, I'm not only passionate about gaming, I not only game, but I also am passionate about animation, cartoons. Also Tin Like Hype, by the way. So yeah, hold on, I don't think I read this. Also just realized how old I am. I learned how to drive about 12 years ago now, basically, just before I became an adult, but I didn't get my license until 19. Okay. But yeah, I watch a lot of cartoons, mostly like Western animation, but I also watch, you know, anime and, Eastern animation as well, you know. It all depends on my mood. Sometimes I'm in the mood for something from the West. Sometimes I'm in the mood for something from the East. It all depends on the mood. And also, I watch animated movies and stuff as well. But yeah, I appreciate all forms of animation. Western animation, anime, etc. I just can't draw and talk. I tried so many times, but I definitely start to talk too much and more so less completely stop to be productive. So good for you that you can draw and talk, Gigi. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, I'm good at being multi-talented or multitasking. I'm good with multitasking. I can draw. Because, like, drawing doesn't take too much, of my brain power to do. Because I've been doing it for years. So, like, I can draw and I can talk and stuff. Sometimes I might stop for a moment just to really think, but for the most part I can, you know, draw and talk, no problem. Hello, Nick. Welcome to the stream. How are you? I definitely want to make, like, an animated, starting soon screen for these kinds of streams. Specifically based on the Lo-Fi Girl. Like, my version of that. I want to try to make that. But I'll need to, because I want to make it look pretty, so I'll have to upgrade my art skills and shading and everything. Which will take a while, but that's an idea. Good, just got off work. Nice. Nice. Yeah. Let this be a chill way for you to unwind after work. After a busy day of work. Okay, just checking. Checking the details. I've also been thinking of getting into stop-motion animation as well. I'm gonna collect some, like, figurines, like Transformer figurines, and I have Lego stuff that I can do, so I'm thinking of giving stop-motion a try. Because that'll be fun. Stop-motion is fun. It's really fun to see, like, people make cool stop-motion stuff with, like... Because I've seen some with Lego, I've seen some with Transformers, and other, like, figurines and stuff, and it's always fun to watch. It's very creative and cool to see. the moment, I am totally into the style of 2000s cartoon, like My Life as a Teenage Robot, Johnny Bravo, and especially Clone High. Oh, My Life as a Teenage Robot. That is a favorite. That's a childhood favorite of mine. I love that show so much. Like, underrated gem of a cartoon. It's so good. It's so good. It sucks that it didn't get, like, the recognition it deserved back then. Like, it's such a great cartoon. I love it so much. Johnny Bravo is good too. I don't think I've seen Clone High or heard of it. But yeah, shows from that era are really fun. Let me think of a few that I really like. Invader Zim. That's a good one. I really love Invader Zim. 2003 Ninja Turtles. I love that show. There's Teen Titans. That's fun. That's real good. Those are like early 2000s, because... Or I guess there's plenty of 2000s. Let's see. Phineas and Ferb. That's my childhood favorite. I'm so glad it's coming back. Gosh, there's so many. But yeah. Love me shows from the 2000s. Oh, freaking Transformers Animated. That's also from the 2000s. That's a good one, too. I heard that Wii music in the background. That just hit me like a Winter Soldier episode. Man, that took me back. Yeah. Love the Wii. Did watch 2000s Nickelodeon shows, though. Oh, yeah, I was a Nick kid growing up. I mostly watched Nickelodeon. And, Disney Channel as well. I didn't really watch Cartoon Network until my teen years. My sister watched Cartoon Network, though. She was the Cartoon Network kid, and I was the Nick kid. But I love both of them. It sucks that Cartoon Network is pretty much dead now. Like, freaking Warner Brothers, they destroyed it. They destroyed the legacy that was Cartoon Network. How dare you, Warner? How dare you? How dare you destroy a freaking iconic marble of animation? You freaking scumbags. Ugh. Like, this is what I mean. The disrespect that a lot of companies do with animation. It's annoying. It's not just annoying. It's disgusting. It's downright despicable. Unacceptable. I will not stand for this kind of behavior towards animation. We respect animation in this house. We respect it, we love it, we adore it. Animation is art. Animation is meant for everyone, regardless of age. Respect it. You better respect it. Respect the art that is animation. Because animation is like... It takes much more skill and talent and labor to do animation than it does with live action. Of course, live action, you know, that takes a lot of work as well. I'm not dissing live action. It's great. But animation, you can do so much more than live action, and it has more labor. There's more labor to animation. Animation deserves more respect because it is an art, and it's beautiful. We didn't have the Cartoon Network for some reason. That one, my favorite show, TMNT 2003, was good. Yeah, I love that show. It's real good. I didn't watch it as a kid because it came out when I was way too little. I didn't even grow up with the 2012 Ninja Turtles for some reason, though I was perfect age for that show. I would have loved that show as a kid, but for some reason I didn't watch it until later. Watched Gumball and Adventure Time. Oh yeah. Gumball is fun. Zany and quirky. Adventure Time, I've only watched one or so episodes. I didn't watch much of Adventure Time. I need to watch more of that. You know what one Cartoon Network show that I really love that is underrated as heck and deserves to be rebooted and get, like, more episodes? Mao Mao. Mao Mao, Heroes of Pure Heart. That is such a great show. I love it so much. Ugh. And the fact that it's not on any more streaming platforms because They destroyed Cartoon Network. I hate it. I just love that show so much. If there's a DVD box set of that show, I will buy that. I will buy that. Buy your cartoons, buy your animated shows on physical, like buy physical media, buy DVDs, buy Blu-rays, stack up on all your favorite shows and movies. Just do it. Because streaming platforms just delete all these shows, and there's so much lost media because of it, and we need to preserve our media. We need to collect DVDs and Blu-rays and preserve them. We need to preserve our media because it's important. I have DVDs I need to collect. My family used to have a bunch of DVDs for like our movies and stuff, but we got rid of them once streaming. Well, most of them. We still have a few of them, but most of them we got rid of because of streaming. But now I'm like, dang it, we should have kept those. We should have kept those because they're important. We still have a few of the old DVDs, but not all of them. So I'm gonna build up my DVD collection. I'm collecting DVDs of my movies, of all my movies I love, because it's important. You need to collect and preserve physical media. Because, like, companies are trying to make us, like, not own our media. They're like, you won't own it and you'll be happy. Like, no! You think we're stupid? You think we're freaking... What is... Huh? No. No. We will own our media. We buy it, we own it. That's how it is, and that's how it will stay. Deal with it. I have never seen Mau Mau, but he voices rather of the hero in the movie. I think. What are you, huh? Oh yeah, I saw an interview of the creator of being voice actor of Dragon Quest, the movie. There's a... Huh? I don't think I've heard of that. No. But, yeah. Preserve your media. We will keep fighting on and keep preserving our media until these dumb corporations see the truth. That animation and media needs to be preserved, and it's... You know what I mean. You get the point. I'll save this for an actual essay video because this is important. No, it's fine, Volpe. It's okay. I have so many, like, essay video ideas that I need to work on. There's a whole list of them. The Upside Down show was an adult kids show that was one show on Nick Jr., but they don't show it on TV anymore. The Upside Down show. I feel like I've heard of that, but I don't know if I watched it. I watched a lot of Nick Jr. and even Noggin. Remember Noggin? Remember Noggin? That was apparently a block of Nick Jr. or Nickelodeon. I remember Noggin. That was a cool channel. Yeah, I watched a few shows. Like, one of my favorite childhood shows from Nick Jr. was The Backyardigans. I love that show so much. Recently, the creator of Backyardigans, she died, and freaking first thing they do is they reboot it, and it looks disgusting. The characters are all chibi, like Cocomelon characters or AI or something. People say it looks like AI, but it's like in this weird Cocomelon kind of style, which that is disgusting. Cocomelon is bad. Do not let your kids watch Cocomelon. It's terrible. It's not good for them. Do not. Cocomelon needs to die. It's bad. And it's just a disrespect to the creator. It's so disrespectful. Ugh. Disgusting. I spit on you. You disgust me. The Upside Down Show? Noggin? Oh my gosh, I feel so old. The Backyardigans? Good times. Yeah. Yeah, like, the Backyardigans, the style of the Backyardigans was such a good show. Like, they had great music. They didn't just dabble in one kind of music. They dabbled in all genres of music. Like, one thing about kids animation, kids shows, like little kid shows, preschool kid shows. Because some people think kids are brain dead and stupid, and they think that, oh, as long as we make it with bright colors and all stimulation, they'll be entertained. Like, no. Kids deserve better. Kids deserve so much better. Like, one day I want to make my own cartoon, and I'm gonna make sure it's enjoyable for not just kids, but for adults as well. Like, you wanna know why Bluey is so successful? It's because they make sure it's not just enjoyable for kids, but the adults watching as well, because you want to make sure that your show is good for the kids that are watching and the adults that watch with the kids, like, make sure it's good for everyone. Like, kids aren't dumb. Kids are not dumb. They're naive, sure, but they're not dumb. Kids can be smart. And kids deserve better. They deserve so much better. Companies need to stop making garbage animation for garbage shows for kids. They need to make actual good shows for kids. Like, come on. Do better. The kids deserve better. Because we should not make things like Cocomelon, because it's disgusting. It's bad. For a while, I wondered if Yo Gabba Gabba was just a fever dream of mine or not. My sister used to watch it a lot. Oh, Yo Gabba Gabba. That was a interesting show, yeah. I've heard really good things about Bluey. Yeah, I've watched a few episodes of it. It's pretty good. It's decent. It's fun. It's wholesome. Many people who are like young adults like me who don't have kids watch it. They like it because it's like a comfort show. Like, and that's good. The fact that there's adults who don't have kids are watching it, that's a good thing. Because it means that your show is that good that anyone can enjoy it. That's a good thing. Nothing but respect for the people behind Bluey, because they know what they're doing. Because the creator of it, I forget his name, but he's basing it off of his experience with his own daughters and stuff, so... Yeah, he knows his stuff. He knows what he's doing. They're doing really well. Oh dear, battery. Okay, hold on. We gotta situate ourselves here. I have my charger, don't worry. Okay. I need a longer charger. The one I have now is fine. It's okay. Okay, does this work? Is it charging? Yes. It's charging, it's fine. It's good. The nostalgic trip down memory lane is hitting me so hard that I'm riding with flashbacks of Max and Ruby and Blue's Clues hitting me like bricks. Aw, I love those shows too. Max and Ruby, that was a good one. That was a fun one. Blue's Clues, also a fun one. See, they had really good children's shows back in the day. Really good ones. One show, like, most of the shows, like, my family are like, yeah, that's good. But one show they don't like that they were like, there was one show that, my parents thought was really annoying that I was hyperfixated on for a little bit, and that was Dora. Yeah, Dora. Man, nah. It's funny how many shows that I can think of from my childhood that had language for things like Dora and Handy Manny were for Spanish. Ni Hao Kai Lan, that was for Chinese. And there was one show that I don't remember watching, but my sister and my parents remember me watching, but I don't remember it. Sagwa? I think it's what it was called. It was like this cartoon with this Siamese cat. I don't remember Sagwa. It was so... I was probably very little, so I don't remember much of Sagwa. Wonder Pets in the City in the name of the Wonder Pets reboot that is coming December 2013. Oh yeah, I've heard of that. Yeah. Oh man, Blue's Clues is the best, and Bluey is a really good slice of life, something good for both adults and children, wild to think about. Yeah. Did you know Spanish from the show, at least? I think I learned a little bit of Spanish from them. Maybe. Wonder Pets is getting a reboot? Yeah, apparently it is. I don't know if it's gonna be good or not. Don't know. Really good ones like Teletubby, right? Teletubby... Nah. Same with Barney. I don't really like Barney. My sister liked Barney, but I didn't like Barney. I was creeped out by Barney. Sagwa, now that one hits like bricks. Sagwa was so good, I remember it. Yeah, I need to check out Sagwa again. I don't remember Sagwa. I remember my mom thought that my VTuber was based on design of Sagwa, but no, she's based on a Littlest Pet Shop that I own. No, stop. I watched Teletubbies as a child, and I think that's part of my entire collection of problems. Maybe. For me, what would be my childhood show that was not very good? There was a few childhood shows that I watched that were like kind of not the best. Like I remember watching Fanboy and Chum Chum a little bit as a kid, and it's I know that show is hated because of how obnoxious it is, but yeah. Kind of funny that Sagwa's father is Mr. Rapindo, well, good old author too, even though it has a lot of its own sets of problems. That could be any shows. Yeah. There's some shows that most of the shows I watched I think were pretty good. that my family likes it. Like, my whole family loves Phineas and Ferb. Phineas and Ferb is goated. I'm so glad it's coming back. So hyped about that. Phineas and Ferb, my freaking childhood favorite. I love it so much. Like, I really need to make essay videos of all my different favorite cartoons. Like, my favorite show from the 2010s, Ninjago. I freaking love Ninjago. It's such a good show. There's so many shows I watched. Because I enjoy watching cartoons. When it comes to, like, anime, I didn't get into anime until, like, my teen years. And I think the first couple of, I used to watch a lot of Ninjago. I love Ninjago. I still watch Ninjago. I've been watching Ninjago since, like, 2014, 2015. It was around the time Season 4 was airing. I relate to Phineas and Ferb. My older sister loved to get my younger sister into trouble whenever she could. Yeah. Let me think. Yeah, when it comes to anime, first couple of anime I've watched that I can think of was Pokemon, Sonic X, Kirby Right Back at Ya. Those are just those are like the first batch of anime that I watched growing up. I've seen Attack on Titan. I've seen, let me think. This one anime that I've seen that's called ID Zero, I think it's called. Yeah. Pretty cool. Watched Orbital Children, that's neat. Yeah, I don't have much experience with anime. I mean, I like anime, I like it. There's some of it that I still need to check out. Oh, I've watched Demon Slayer. That's good. Kirby Right Back at Ya. It's good. I watched Robo Bebop as a kid. Robo Bebop. I don't think I've heard of that. Or maybe I have, I don't know. One of the kids' shows I remember was Diagogo. Oh yeah, Diagogo. I watched that too. Heck, I know with, I remember, because of the stigma of animation being for kids here in the West, a lot of people, specifically older people, have this stigma against anime. Because they think anime is also for children, but it's not. Like, there's anime for kids and there's anime for adults. Like, you can tell which anime is for kids and which is for adults. That's why ratings exist. And I know for people in Japan, like, they have, like, you know how we have, like, time slots for animation for kids and adults? Like, kids animation would go on from, like, most of the day to, I don't know, 9 o'clock. And then after that, you would have, like, Adult Swim. And that's how it would be, for, that's how it would be for, people in Japan with anime. I know, even on Adult Swim, they have, like, Toonami, which has, like, a anime. I watched Attack on Titan on Toonami. Yeah. Respect animation, it's not just for kids. One of these days, they will see the truth that animation is for everyone, not just for kids. Let me see. Are we done with this one, or... No. Just stopped because there's... Wow. Bobo is an amazing anime. Completely insane, and every scene is out of context because they really is, and none of them most of the time. Interesting. There's this one anime that's like a mecha, which I think mecha's a favorite of mine. I love mecha shows because I like, Transformers. Oh, I'm watching through, this is an old anime. Brave Police J. Decker. It's from like the 90s. That's a mecha. I don't know if this counts as anime because it's from South Korea, but Tobots and Metal Carbot, those are mecha. Yeah, I like mecha. But yeah, there's this one mecha that some friends of mine recommended. I don't know what it's called. I forgot what it's called, but they recommended it to me. I'll have to check it out. I just need to remember what it's called. But they said it's insane with how the humor is or something. Like in Kimmy Unhinged or something, I don't know. I know with my mom, like, she doesn't really see the appeal of anime. She just doesn't like the style of it. Which, I mean, okay, everyone has their taste. But, yeah, she just doesn't like the style of the animation or something. I'm not sure what it is, but something about it she doesn't like. Oh, I have watched a couple of Studio Ghibli movies. Those are anime, because, yeah, Studio Ghibli. Those are fun. Those are pretty. Grew up to a family of weebs. Our family has a box set of Inuyasha DVDs we watched together. Okay. Also, hello, Muji. Hello. Sorry, I didn't notice you. Screw all of that. Wow Wow Wubsy for the win, and I will take my... Oh yeah, Wow Wow Wubsy. I love that show. Spirited Away is a good film. Yeah, I like it. I like, Spirited Away. I also saw, My Neighbor Totoro. And I did watch a little bit of, Howl's Moving Castle, but I didn't finish it, because, when I was watching it, my stomach hurt like crazy, and I had to go take a nap. Because when my stomach hurts so bad that I have to, like, sleep, then, yeah, I couldn't finish it. I like anime, but I'll be honest, I find it hard to really get into them. Like, I get bored after a couple of binge sessions, if that makes sense. Oh yeah, I get it. Sometimes I'm in the mood for anime, and sometimes I'm not. It all depends on my mood. House Moving Castle is good, too. Oops. Yeah. I really need to watch some anime that's by Studio Trigger. Because I like their style of animation. I know shows like Rise of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and Lego Monkey Kid, which were made by the same studio. Those were inspired by Studio Trigger animation. And recently Studio Trigger made this animation tribute for Transformers, and it's amazing. Like, Hasbro, get Studio Trigger to make a full-on Transformers anime, please. Because they would kill it. They would crush it. They would be so good at it. Let them cook. I just watched an episode a day. Studio Ghibli is a rite of passage for all anime viewers. It's like baptism for weebs. Oh, that's brilliant. I love Poyo and Kiki's delivery service. I'll have to watch those. My Neighbor Totoro, though, that one makes me sad now. I mean, it's happy, but it was one of the first animes my sister and I watched with our father. Aw. There is an anime called Bottle Man. Bottle Man. Interesting. Let me think of anime that I'm currently watching through. That I'm still watching through. Let's see. Dragon Pilot. Been watching a bit of that. Trying to think. Bunny and Tiger. Been watching a little bit of that. I think I'm watching a Gundam show from like the 2000s. I forget what it's called, like the early 2000s. What is it called? It's a Gundam. It's a Gundam thing. Is it a metaphorical bottle man or a literal bottle man? Who knows? But yeah, I'd like to take inspiration from like some anime stuff like Studio Trigger and make some cool animation stuff. Actually, I believe the people behind Rise of the TMNT, like some of the people behind Rise and Monkey Kid, they actually worked on the Sonic X Shadow Generations Dark Beginnings special. They worked on that. And they absolutely cooked. That is a masterpiece. I love that so much. It looks so freaking good. So beautiful. I think Studio Trigger did a thing for Star Wars a bit ago. Did they? Actually, I think they might have. I think I've heard of that, maybe. Yeah. Hello, Roman. Welcome to the stream. How are you? But yeah, Studio Trigger. Cool. I'll have to watch some of their stuff. Because I like their style. Like, when it comes to the anime I watch pretty much watch it all on Netflix. That's just where I can find it, that I have. For Studio Ghibli movies, they're on Max. So I watch those there. Yeah, I don't know about others. I never used Crunchyroll. So I don't have that. I'm not gonna bother with Crunchyroll. But there's other ways I could watch anime. There's other alternatives, don't worry. But yeah, I don't want to call myself a full-on weeb. Like, I like anime. But I don't make it my entire personality like a lot of people do. Like, I'm not like a full-on weeb. I like anime. I enjoy watching it from time to time. I vibe with it. I like it. But I wouldn't call myself a weeb. Like, for example, I'm not the biggest fan of Marvel or Star Wars. Like, I like it, it's cool, but I'm not obsessed with it like everyone else is. I'm into a lot of niche stuff. A lot of the things I like are niche. Some of the things are kind of mainstream, but they're still kind of niche. Blues Room was one of my favorite kid shows. Blues Room. Do you mean Blues Clues? Studio Trigger's content tends to be a bit more abstract and notably on Sheeran theme. Okay. Yeah. I wouldn't mind watching some of it, yeah. But yeah. The people like Studio Trigger, they need to make a Transformers anime. And the people behind uh, Ninja Rise of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Lego Monkey Kid, and Sonic X Shadow Dark Beginnings. They need to make a Transformers show as well, because I think their style would work really well with Transformers as well. Like, they need to work on that. Like, their style is so freaking good. More cartoons need to look like that. More cartoons need to look as good as Rise and Monkey Kid and Shadow Dark Beginnings. More shows, more cartoons need to look like that because it's so good. Oh, it's like a buffet of art. It's so good. I love it so much. Hi Kendrick, welcome to the stream. Ain't the Lego Monkey Kid guys also set to make something for Avatar at some point? Ooh, if that's the case, oh, that would be so good. If they make... Oh, that would be so good. If there's one anime that deserves a reboot, it's... Hamtaro. Hamtaro. I don't think I've heard that. Another anime I've seen. Beastars. Beastars apparently is getting a new season. That's exciting. I've also seen Agretzko. I like Agretzko. That's a chill, fun anime. I like that. Like Avatar: The Last Airbender specifically. Yeah. Obviously. Oh, that would be so cool if they did that. That would be so good. Because that's another. There's a lot of Western cartoons that are taking inspiration from anime and vice versa. And I love seeing it. I love seeing it. I'm glad different animation styles from different cultures can inspire each other. I love it so much. See, this is good. This is good. It's a good thing for animation. For us to inspire each other with different art styles. Like, we see something cool and we're like, I want to make something like that. That's good. Like, I've seen plenty of fan artists make really cool animation, and I'm like, I want to do that. Like, there's this one artist I follow. Oh, I forget their name. But they've made this really cool Optimus Prime transformation animation, and it looks so good. Like, their art style is so pretty. I love it. Whew. I want to make something as cool as that. Yeah, Godfather of manga actually got inspired from Disney animation. Yeah. Osamu Tezuka. Yeah. Hopefully I didn't butcher that. I mean, I know I probably did, but yeah, I know who you're talking about. He's the Godfather of manga. He created, like, Astro Boy and Kimba the White Lion, for example. Yeah, I know who you're talking about. Which, I think, now that I think about it, Astro Boy is probably the first anime thing I've ever seen. Because I remember watching the 2009 movie as a kid and loving it. It's a shame that the studio behind it got bankrupt, because they also made the 2007 Ninja Turtles movie, which is pretty good. And they wanted to make a Zelda movie, but Nintendo shut them down. They're like, nope. No thank you. We're not interested. And then they got shut down, which sucks, because that was a good studio. It was a promising studio with lots of potential. They could have made so much cool stuff, but they got bankrupt. Sucks. I hate seeing wasted potential like that. It's sad. But yeah, you can tell I'm an animation nerd because I'm passionate about that stuff. I'm passionate about animation. That's why I'm getting into it. Same with gaming. Muji-hi. Muji-hi. Oh yeah, right. You saying hi to Mushi. Yeah. You know Mushi? Oh man, I think I should watch Speed Racer again. That's another fun one. I've heard of Speed Racer, but I don't think I've ever watched it. I don't know if... I heard of it. Oh, Mushi is your best friend. Nice. In that case, nice to meet you, Mushi. Very nice to meet you. Hey, Sajingu, welcome to the stream. How are you? Yeah, the Monkey Kid Studio, formerly known as Flying Barks, confirmed they are working on an Avatar: The Last Airbender project. Sweet! Sweet. So, it's weird that they changed their name, because Flying Barks was a unique name. I know they were a studio in Australia. But yeah, they made Lego Monkey Kid, they made Rise of the TMNT, and apparently some of the people worked on Shadow Dark Beginnings. Hello, Sponge Thomas, welcome. Speed Racer is apparently an anime my parents both watched and we got introduced to. It's pretty fun. Nice. Yeah, like... I don't know why my family... I feel like I'm like the only one in my family who likes anime. Or maybe not. Maybe some of my cousins like it. I don't know. I know my mom just thinks anime is weird. Something about the style of it she just doesn't see the appeal in. She doesn't hate it. She just doesn't see... She's just like, it's not for me. Which... fair. It's fair. They are still called Flying Barks. They didn't change their name. Okay, good to know. Good to know. I love their work. Flying Barks, I love their work. More shows need to be made in that style of Flying Barks. Like a Transformers show in Flying Barks style would be so good. I'd work on that. Yeah, and of course, Studio Trigger needs to make a full-on Transformers anime, because they made the thing for Transformers, but it's not a... It was just a little tribute to them for the 40th anniversary, and it was awesome. It was beautiful. Let me tell you, recently I had a dream. I had a dream that I was watching Dragon Ball or something. And the thing is, I never watched Dragon Ball in my life. I've thought about watching it, I just don't know where to start. I don't know where to start with Dragon Ball. He's my best friend and definitely not a mortal enemy. That's cool. You should. Which one should I start with, though? Where should I start with Dragon Ball? I'm not sure where to start with Dragon Ball. You have summoned my hyperfixation. Dragon Ball Z Kai is good. I heard. Okay, Dragon Ball Z Kai, okay. Because, like, I've heard some people say, like, oh, if you want the full story, then start with the original Dragon Ball. But if you don't care about, like, Goku's backstory, then just go with Z. Yeah. I grew up watching Dragon Ball Z Kai. Okay. You are my best friend and not someone whom I want to drop kick off a small... Start with the original, simply titled Dragon Ball. Okay. From what I've heard, Kai is good. It's cute out of a lot of the filler. Okay. Z Kai is actually a sequel series. Okay, yeah, makes sense. Okay. I guess I'll start with that. I'll start with that. Cause like I know there's a lot to Dragon Ball, and also I did hear that the creator of Dragon Ball passed away, which is very sad. It's very tragic. R.I.P. to him. I forgot his name. I'm sorry. I never got into Dragon Ball. I'm sorry. But yeah, it sucks. I remember this one time I was playing VR chat and some guy was had a Dragon Ball avatar and he like tried to ask me like, "Yo, who's this character?" And I was like, I don't know, Gohan or something." And he was like, "It's Goku Black, you idiot." Like, I'm sorry, I never watched Dragon Ball. Yeah, that's him. I love the intro song to Kai. Yeah, nice. I know a friend of mine told me that Dragon Ball is basically Japan's SpongeBob. Which is funny. But yeah, that makes sense. That's their SpongeBob. Hey Nick, welcome to the stream, how are ya? For whatever reason, the broadcasters decided to air Z first in the West. Okay. Nostalgia music. Yeah. I don't think I ever told you this, Minji, but I caught some episodes of Z back in the day when I was there on Aircable. Good, how are you? I'm good. Just working on some animation and talking about cartoons and anime and stuff. I was referring to the opening of Miiverse music, then it changed to this music playing now. Oh yeah. Which, this is like the eShop music for the 3DS, I believe, yeah. It's kind of a meme that Western Dragon Ball fans never watched the original Dragon Ball, not entirely their fault, seeing as the original didn't air until years later. Yeah. What's your thoughts on the Upside Down show? I don't know, because I don't know if I watched that or not. I can't remember. I feel like I've heard of it, but I don't remember if I watched it, so I'm not sure. I got no clue. No. Hello, Charlie. Welcome to the stream. How are you? I have pretty much all of the Dragon Ball games from the PS2 onwards. I could probably recite almost every voice line verbatim from those games, too. It's kind of a problem. Nice. There was one Dragon Ball game that I've seen gameplay of that looked cool. Looked fun. It was like an open world kind of game, and it was newer. It was a newer game. No clue what it's called, though. But it looked fun. Same here with Red Faction. I can recite the entire game script. Also just bought Duke Dragon Ball Sparkling Zero. Nice. Dragon Ball Z Kakarot, maybe? Maybe? I don't know. You might be referring to Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. Okay, maybe that's it. Yeah, maybe. And I think I've seen gameplay of Dragon Ball Z Fighters because of what is it, Lorenzo? No, not Lorenzo. What's that channel called? What's his name? But they've done goofy gameplay of Dragon Ball, just them doing random voice crap, and they did some with Sonic and stuff as well. They're funny guys. Fun fact: the characters in Dragon Ball are named after food. Neat. I know Goku is kind of based on the Monkey King. To an extent. Kakarot, correct? Oh. Oh, correct. Okay. Dragon Ball characters are all named after a pun of some kind. Funny. That's cool. Okay. Yeah, Son Goku is the Japanese name for Sun Wukong. Okay. Yeah. Okay, I'll find another thing to play like this right here. Need to really learn some certain dynamic things to do for animation, like the arc stuff and everything. Because, like, I feel like with my art stuff, with the way I draw and animate stuff, I kind of miss a few things that I need to work on. There is a new Dragon Ball anime currently airing called Dragon Ball Dogma. It's one of the last things the creator finished before passing. Ah, okay. So far it's a show, but the show is going good. Yeah. Yu-Gi-Oh! Was the first card game to be released as an anime. Yeah, I've heard of Yu-Gi-Oh! Never watched it. I know about some memes about it, like, you know, the Shadow Realm kind of shtick. Which I know in the original it's just hell, but here, because of 4Kids, they changed it to the Shadow Realm, which I think is funny. Shadow Realm is funny. I know my friend Tom likes Yu-Gi-Oh! And Twisted, he also likes Yu-Gi-Oh! Meanwhile, I'm the odd one out. I never bothered with Yu-Gi-Oh! I never bothered with card games. I don't know, I just don't care for card games. So the only thing I can think of that involves cards that I do like is metal card bots. Because the whole shtick of metal card bots is that it's robots sealed in a card. Yeah. Yu-Gi-Oh! Was originally darker, yeah. Yeah, that's the case with a lot of anime. But like you said earlier, Dragon Ball was a gateway anime for a lot of people, myself included, probably. Yeah. For me, it was Pokemon, Sonic X, and Kirby Right Back At Ya. Those were my first anime. I've seen every episode of the first season of Yu-Gi-Oh! And every episode of 5D. First Yu-Gi-Oh! Series, I mean. Okay. Every time I think of Yu-Gi-Oh! I think of that one meme of the guy constantly playing Pot of Greed. Yeah. Yeah, I never really bothered with cards. I mean, I have a few Pokemon cards, but I don't know how to play the card game. I just got a few because I think I got them from, because like they would become packaged with the game or like the actual video game, or I got them with Happy Meal toys. But yeah, I never really bothered with playing the Pokemon card game. There is an actual card game for Metal Card Bots, like a little card game. Don't know how it works though. I remember watching some episodes of Kirby Right Back At Ya while in the hospital when I was younger. Ah, neat. I think that's a good show to keep your spirits up. I love Kirby Right Back At Ya. They need to do another Kirby anime. We need another Kirby anime, like, ASAP. Nintendo, bring back animated shows like you used to do. You used to do animated shows. Do them more. Bring back a Kirby anime. Please. That'd be awesome. And I've seen every episode of Sonic X. I've seen a lot of Pokemon back in the day, and I've seen a bit of Kirby Right Back At Ya. Yeah. The Yu-Gi-Oh! Card game was gotta be a lot more complicated with added features. Yeah. I watched them because of me playing Super Smash Bros. Brawl. Yeah. I promise you, Nintendo is not promising anything. I know, but I'm just thinking, they're making movies now, so why don't they do animated shows as well? They should. Because Kirby Right Back At Ya, that was a good show. And I know there was the Super Mario Bros. Super Show, that was a thing. And then there was the Zelda cartoon, that was also a thing, but yeah. And there was an Animal Crossing movie. An anime Animal Crossing movie. Never got released in the West, but it's a thing. I watched Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged by Little Kerbo because screw the rules, I got money. They definitely could. I remember they did a special 3D Kirby Ragatcha years after the show, and it was good. Oh yeah! It was on the 3DS. It was like for Kirby's 20th anniversary or something. It was cool. Does anyone remember the time Nintendo made an F-Zero anime? Wait, they did that? I never got into F-Zero, but cool. Also, I think they did a Star Fox special. I don't think it was an anime, though. It was like a... Or maybe it was, I can't remember. Nintendo has the words no and intend, so... No Nintendo. Good one. I know exactly what you're talking about. F-Zero Falcon is... Yeah, that was an anime. Okay, yeah. They should, though. They really should do more. They should do anime based on their games. Like, they should. They really should. Like, I can imagine them doing, like, for Kirby, they could do each season can do, like, a plot from each game. Like, they could do one for Return to Dreamland, Triple Deluxe, Planet Robot, Star Allies, Forgotten Land. Like, they could do that. They could, like, take elements from the games and put them in a plot. I can imagine it. It would be really good. 3D anime promotional video for Star Fox Zero, right? Oh, that's probably it. I know F-Zero was on the GameCube and not on the Wii U. Is there an F-Zero game on Switch? There's F-Zero 99, but that's not really... That doesn't really count, I don't think. Yeah, F-Zero has just been dead in the water for years, which is sad. Never played it. I never played F-Zero. So I don't know much about it. Hi, Warrod. Welcome to the stream. How are you? I played Kirby Return to Dreamland the other month, and that's my favorite Kirby game. Oh yeah, I love Return to Dreamland. It's so good. Planet Robot was like the first one I've ever played. That's what got me into Kirby. I love that game so much. You cannot mention the bridge stuff and not mention Dragon Ball Z Bridge plus little actually voiced Dragon Ball Z Bridge. Am I hearing Dark Ruins from Ape Escape 1? I don't know. I'm not sure. Never played Ape Escape. I'm just listening to a playlist of like Fruitiger Arrow / Y2K music. Now you're listening to Minecraft music. I forget what this one's called. Oh, what is this track called? It's a good one. It's one of my favorites. I forget what it's called, but you know. Oh, I can't spell that part. Y2K, easy, yeah. You ain't slick. What? Yeah, that's where the music is from. It's slowed down, but that's the song. Okay. Yeah, I like Y2K and Fruitiger Arrow. I like that vibe, it's really cool. I'm tired of the minimalist style. It's so boring and lifeless. Bring back the Fruitiger Arrow and Y2K aesthetic. Or just do something that's like a nice middle ground between Fruitiger Arrow and minimalist styles. Like, do something unique, please. Stop making everything look all corporate and lifeless and bland. Bring back the color. Bring back the life. No more beige, please. No more beige. Bring back color. Especially for the kids. Kids need color. Beige is lifeless. Yu-Gi-Oh! Is a card game that starts with the 4 players drawing until they have 5 hearts in their hearts. 3 Yu-Gi-Ohs. Okay. Bring back the whatever the heck style that was going on during the Windows XP days. That would be like Fruitiger Arrow and Y2K. Though Y2K was like the late 90s, early 2000s, and then there's Fruitiger Arrow. So Windows XP would be like right in between that. We know what beige is. Yeah, beige is just like, okay, beige is fine, but you need some color mixed with it. Like, for example, my room, my gamer den, the walls are pretty much a beige. Like, they're just white, beige, white. The floor is kind of bland, and the carpet is kind of a bland beige, but it's okay because everything else in the room is colorful. Like, I have posters, I have games, I have a bunch of color in here, so it's matching. Me reminded of the Windows XP, the Windows wallpaper. Oh yeah. The one with the hills and blue sky. Yeah, that's definitely Fruitiger Arrow. That's Fruitiger Arrow right there. I will, at some point sooner or later, I will make a video, like a essay video talking about Fruitiger Arrow and why it's important. I will do that sooner or later. I just have other things I need to finish, like this right here. And other stuff. I have other projects I need to work on. But next year, early next year, perhaps, I will do the Fruitiger Arrow Y2K video or whatever. I'm stepping outside and it looks like a full moon is out tonight. Nice. For me, it's been gloomy for the past couple of days. It's been gloomy and depressing, and it's making me tired and low energy, like, ugh. Give me back the sunlight. Give me back a clear blue sky, please. I get it, it's getting cold. But come on. Ugh. Can you tell why summer is my favorite season? Because it's sunny, it's warm, the beach and everything. I like summer because of that. I don't mind winter, like for the holidays and stuff. I just don't like how depressing it makes me. Well, not depressing, it just makes me tired because of the lack of sunlight. But there's also seasonal depression, but I don't really feel depressed with seasonal depression. I just feel sometimes anxious or low energy. That's all. But I don't really feel depressed. The full moon looks beautiful, especially with the stars out. Me wants to swim in the beach water. Yeah. I just go outside and inside pools, I guess. Yeah. How about snow? What's your opinion of it? Snow is pretty, but I'm very sensitive to cold. So I don't really like cold weather. I'm very sensitive to it. I like the look of snow, it's pretty, but the thing is, here where I live, it doesn't snow much, and when it does snow, it's like not enough to build anything. It's not enough to like make a snow thing. It's like, it's also all powdery. It's not, there's not enough moisture in it, so it doesn't like stick. It's just powdery, and it looks pretty, sure, but it's cold. It's very cold. I don't like cold weather. I don't like the cold. I'm sensitive to cold. Even if I'm bundled up, I still feel really cold and uncomfortable, and my face feels frozen, and I don't like it. Hard. It's the last supermoon of 2024. Heard. Sorry. Wow. What do you mean last? Yeah. Yeah. Talking about snowman? Snowman, yeah, snowman and stuff, yeah. It's just the most snow we get is like maybe like a couple of like a foot or a few and like under a foot or something. Like we don't get much feet of snow. We don't get much snow. It's like never that much. It's yeah. Yeah, what's a supermoon? Do you mean like the moon that's just really close to the Earth or something? Like, what's a supermoon? Same with me. I can confirm approximately 2 to 3 inches of snow. Yeah. I live in mostly a tropical kind of area. Like I live in Nashville. Like it's warm here. Like it's mostly warm. Like it gets, well, temperate, not tropical, but like it gets huh? We get all 4 seasons. It's just it gets cold and the trees die and everything, and sure, it snows a little bit, but not much. Summer is pretty warm and temperate, but sometimes we might get tornadoes or something. Storms and rain and stuff, but yeah, mostly the weather doesn't change much. I mean, we do get the temperatures, it's just not much. I don't know how to describe it. I don't know. I suck at astrology. Yeah, me too. Where I live, I get snow most years. I never get snow at all year. I was disappointed. I hope to see snow by the end of this year. Yeah, heck, in recent years we've gotten a little bit of snow each year, but sometimes it would come like early or late. Like it doesn't come around Christmas. It would come like in January or maybe before December. I don't know. The weather here is weird because we live in like a valley area, so weird weather. Well, that makes sense because January is colder. Yeah, January is my birth month. I was born in January. A supermoon is a new or full moon that will come the closest to the Earth's orbit out of all the different moons. Ah, okay. Neat. Imagine getting snow at all. Couldn't be me. Oh. Me thinking about astrology signs or birthstones and Chinese New Year when someone mentioned their birthday. Sorry. Nah, it's fine. Let's see. For the longest time, I thought I was like born in the year of the dragon, but because I was born in January, which would be like in the Chinese New Year, or yeah, it doesn't start until like around February or something. Since I was born January 25th, so that means I was, near the bunny. Or rabbit, apparently. And, I think my sign would be Aquarius? Yeah, Aquarius. Birthstone is, Garnet. Yeah, that's me. Hey, it's Arkham's theme from Street Fighter 3. Huh. This particular moon is known as a beaver moon because it's the time when beavers start preparing for winter. Okay. We never know when we'll get snow in Ohio. The weather here can't make up its mind. Might snow in the summertime. It's okay. Here in Tennessee we have weird weather too, but it's a little more, you know. Heck, there were times when it snowed in October. Which was weird. We're like, huh? Why are we getting snow early? Nevada is pretty much just desert, so we don't really get snow here in the mountains. It will snow, but the last time I saw snow fall at my feet was early high school. Ah, okay. Lately the weather has been going up mid and late 60s, even to the 70s recently, and that shouldn't be the weather. How about Mother Nature makes up its mind? Can we do that? Yeah, though I think part of it might be climate change. Maybe? Maybe. Just a maybe. Nevada means snowfall, though. Weird. Yeah. We only just stopped having 100 plus degrees weather in October. Finally started cooling off, and very rapidly too. It's like low 60s now. Neat. Interesting. It's okay, Vixel. The cold is not for everyone, but it doesn't really bother me because I'm used to the cold because tiger wolves have tough fur that can handle the cold and heat. Okay, yeah. I'm just small and petite, so I'm sensitive to cold. Like literally, if it gets cold in the air and my fingers, they turn like the tips of my fingertips are like slightly purple. It's this thing I have. I forget what it's called, but it's like this condition that if you're like a petite person, you're just more sensitive to cold. It's not harmful. It's just noticeable. Like, it's like those toys that like change color based on the room temperature. Like if it's really cold, they change color. I had like a plastic toy cake that did that. It would turn purple based on if it's cold in the room. Yeah. Maybe it's not a thing to do with it, I don't know. I just thought it was because I know this lady at my church who's also petite said she's sensitive to cold as well, and I don't know if she mentioned she has if her fingers do that too or not. I can't remember, but it was like, perhaps petite women like us are just more sensitive to cold. Maybe, I don't know. Just a thought, just a theory. And even like one of those Hot Wheel color shifters, the car changes from 1 to 2 colors based on hot and cold water. Oh yeah, that's cool. I had Hot Wheels as a kid. But then I had to get rid of them. I wish I still had them. I regret getting rid of them. Same with my My Little Ponies. I miss those too. I wish I kept those. And my PSP. I really wish I kept my PSP. Okay. I had the color changing Hot Wheels. Gosh, you just re-waked a core memory. I used to have a ton of Hot Wheels as a kid. Me too, I had so many. I was obsessed with cars as a kid. Our family had a whole set of Hot Wheel cars and this big track made from several sets. That's cool. Then reminded of bad memory after a word I mentioned that. Yeah. Okay, after this song and stuff, I'll probably stop because it's getting late. Okay, still had so many Hot Wheels toys, I can have gotten rid of a couple. I do regret it. Oh, yeah. Maybe like 100 Hot Wheels that I own. Ooh. I don't remember Webkins, just remember that too. Yeah, I still have a couple of my Webkins toys. I loved Webkins. I did play a little bit of the game, but not as much. I mostly just had the toys. I remember going to Cracker Barrel and collecting Webkins because they have like toys in the shop at Cracker Barrel. And they had Webkins, and I would collect Webkins. And good times, good times. Okay. I think this is a good place to leave off. It's getting late. Let me find a raid target, and then we can call it a stream. Mm-hmm. Ooh, Cracker Barrel. Gosh dang. Grandma would take us there when she visited. Yeah, I live in the South, so Cracker Barrel is a staple here. Alright, it was good conversation tonight. Yeah, Pixelary, that's what we're doing. Okay, just gotta do. Let's see, who to raid tonight. Hmm. Uh. Hmm. Not many live right now. Let's see. I guess we'll raid. This person, I guess. Da, da, da. There we go. Can't disagree with you. Born in the South. Still got it in me. Yep. Born in the South. Okay. Born in the oh, what's it called? What do we call Nashville? That's based on a Greek place. What's it called? Something of the South, I forget. Okay, here's the raid target. We'll do hashtag pixel raid. And on that note, I will see you guys next week. We will finish Luigi's Mansion. And I might take a break from a Let's Play after that. Though I could do more art streams next week, maybe. Just because. It could be on Wednesday, it could be on Friday, because though I might be leaving Friday to go out of town. Or is it Saturday? It's next weekend. Next weekend I'm gonna be out of town. Not this weekend, next weekend. So yeah, thank you all for watching. It's been a pleasure. It's always fun chatting and vibing and stuff. And yeah, see you guys next time. Bye bye.